We're rolling? So we just finished up 7 days in Brazil. So I'm in Mexico and we've been in Paris for 4 days. So I got into Florida last night. So I'm here in Nashville and
I'm starting to vlog, and I'm starting to vlog because 2024 was a crazy year. I traveled more in 2024 than I think I did in the rest of my life combined. I went to Mexico, I went to Brazil, I went to Paris. I went to Paris 4 times this year. One time it was only for like less than 24 hours. I went to Lisbon, I went to Barcelona, I went to my hometown of Winnipeg 3 times. Actually, this year started off in January doing a huge contract with the Winnipeg Symphony Orchestra right at the beginning of the year. Since then, I shot the F1 in Montreal, and I did all the traveling I mentioned prior, and almost all of it was related to work. All of it was related to work. I started a huge documentary series with my friend Chris, following him while he trained and actually ran an Ironman. That project took place in Montreal, but also took us to Chattanooga and Nashville in Tennessee, and then also to Panama City in Florida. I was able to do a lot of this traveling, working and having fun with my beautiful girlfriend Gab. We actually finished off the year in Paris shooting a project where she played a New Year's Eve party at a restaurant in Paris. This idea for the video series came to me about 2/3 of the way through the year, where I knew that I had a bunch of travel for work coming up, and I thought to myself, if I don't start documenting this, I'm gonna regret it. So I decided to start filming myself, talking about the projects, what I'm thinking about, what's going on, what the challenges are. But I also want to reflect on some of the projects where I didn't do any kind of vlog documenting style, but I still want to tell some of the stories that I remember from those projects. So this collection of videos will ultimately be for me, but I'm also excited to share what I'm doing with friends and family who don't necessarily get to see me all the time. And as I thought about this a little bit more, I thought maybe I can start to build a community of creators, videographers, artists, whatever it is, and just share the behind the scenes story of these things that I'm doing, because I'm having a really good time doing it. I've been thinking about this project for a couple months now, and I've been shooting and planning, and I just really need to do it. So I don't have a backlog of content ready to go, but I guess this video will be somewhat of my accountability to myself and the internet, if that counts for anything. Something that I've learned over the last couple years is it's better to just start and then make it happen rather than plan too much. And so for me, this kind of pressure I think will be good. So I hope to eventually tell the stories that I want to tell, catch myself up to the present moment, and create a channel that's essentially living as I develop as a person, as a professional, as a member of a community, as a friend, as a lover, whatever it might be. I think that this will resonate with people. I think it's really interesting, so maybe somebody else will. I'm having a good time and I want to share it. So come along for the ride, because I'm not really sure what's going to happen next, but I think 2025 is going to be a pretty big year. Thanks.